Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In today's episode we have a selection of Battlefield Rambo clips, starting out with these two from Torigo 12. The first was a very nice spray down and the second just proves how deadly the MMGs can be in Battlefield 5. Moving on, a few clips from Profit RKS, and check out the amount of players that are all hiding behind this tram on Rotterdam. Moving on, he's got a clip on Mercury. This one is a nice 6-man feed with the Lee Enfield and the Mark 6 revolver with some very satisfying headshots in CQB. And finally, a nice clip on Rotterdam on this central objective. It's Alpha or Charlie if you're playing on Conquest, but this is on Grand Ops. He's holding down this section of the map with the 12G automatic shotgun, getting himself 9 kills. Going back to an aggressive MMG clip, and not something that you often see. Quite often you'll see MMG clips that are just bipoded and really not that exciting to watch, but this one is a really nice pushdown on Mercury towards these enemy players and hip fires all of them back to the spawn screen.
Yeah, you've been towards.
Next up, probably my favourite clip of the episode from EQ. This one is a really only a Battlefield moment, and not often will you see things that look as satisfying as this. He's playing on Panzerstorm Grand Operations, throwing smoke down in the medic class to get himself a route through to the enemy players. As you can tell from the minimap, it's a big push from his team. The enemies are holding all of these trenches at the top, and whilst there isn't much cover, they have managed to dig themselves in and are proving quite difficult to move. He drops some smoke down and gets so many of them taken out. Moving on to TIGGERAX on Aerodrome, 2 clips sent in the scout class, incredibly accurate. Not the biggest kill streaks ever, but damn, this guy knows how to hit a headshot. Dropping back to Battlefield 1, a clip from RE7B5, and this is with the M1907 in the medic class on Charlie objective. This is just incredible how many kills he manages to get at all sorts of ranges with this very satisfying medic weapon.
Mann, Erste Hilfe. SMG, da drüben.
Next up, 2 clips from the rush shot. The first on Rotterdam. He's playing in the medic class. You know this guy is a good sniper, but when you give him a Suomi, he's going to be incredibly good in CQB, and that's exactly what he does here, as he looks for this flank. On the right side of Alpha, you take down people on the top of the objective, move your way around, jump off the edge. Sometimes you can go through the turret down the staircase, other times you might want to jump down, depends how many enemies are there. This time though, he finds his way down the staircase and into the enemy nest.
Go, go, go. Go.
Another clip on Rotterdam, this time from the plane, jumps out, parachutes down behind the enemy team, and in almost like a ninja clip, he takes down all of these enemy players with some very satisfying aim. Next up, it's Therese on Alpha objective on Fiel with a nice Lewis gun spray down.
Och, AP-Mine, Alter.
One of the best snipers in Battlefield 5, it's EN98 with 3 or 4 clips. The yellow headshot marker looks really nice in this game, and he manages to get himself a whole load of them, even in enemy artillery and under suppressive fire. The second clip, once again on Twisted Steel, is super accurate against a crowded enemy team on Bravo. Next on Devastation, again accurate stuff as he racks up some serious score pushing the objective. And finally a clip on Twisted Steel. Once again, lots of enemy players to take down. He manages to focus on the most important ones first. Not sure how he does this every single time, just remains calm and accurate and gets a serious point stack. One of my favourite clips in this episode is from GECKOFIELD at the start of a match on Rotterdam Grand Ops. He gets the stutter as well. That's what you get in this game at the minute when you get a load of kills, but what can you do? You've got to keep pushing through, and he does exactly that, getting a significant amount of the enemy team taken out. His gunner as well doesn't really fare too well on the top of the tank, but manages to help him get a few kills, and they've also got some nice call-outs as well as they search for these enemy players that are just swarming at the start of this match of Grand Ops.
Look at him.
Yeah, I can't, dude. It's gonna get fun.
Behind the black on your left, 2 dudes. How many was that again?
5 in the beginning with the headshots after starting that.
I needed to say hi, YouTube.
Sticking with the tanks, another clip from JonFnWick. On Mercury, he's sitting on top of this hill in the Tiger, picks up a huge multi-kill in one of the buildings, and then goes on to get a few more kills later in the clip. Moving on, we have a clip from JonFnWick himself playing on Devastation of Rotterdam with the Suomi, an aggressive push through this section of the cathedral, up by the organ, lots of players in his way, manages to mow them all down. Good accuracy as well in this clip, and he's always aware of the players coming towards him. Maybe he has good footsteps, I'm not too sure. I don't tend to get a lot of them, but he is pre-aiming corners very accurately. Loads of kills in this one. Moving on, a clip from MaxZeek, and in this clip on Bravo objective on Aerodrome, he cannot be taken out. The enemy team just really struggled to take him down. Some nice sniping with the Krag Jorgensen to start things off, but as you'll see, it's a nice Rambo clip as he fails to die and just keeps on steaming through the enemy players.
Damn. That was 5. Oh, I missed it. I guess I'm reloading now. No, I don't. No. I thought I didn't have a throwing knife. Oh my god, dude. How am I not dead? Oh, this is okay. For the mouse and keyboard hackizations I'm about to get on this clip, I use a normal DualShock controller. I'm just saying. You already know. You know I'm gonna get it on this. Oh, I missed a headshot.
HuyaTV is going to be next with 2 accurate clips using the M19 07SF, the first on Rotterdam. Grand operations, waiting for his team to help push, and he gets around 10 enemies taken out. Next up, a 13 kill assault push with that M1907, this time on the next section of Rotterdam, using that Piat to take down a camper above him before setting to work on other players. A nice headshot across Alpha objective there. Remember, he's using the iron sights here. Not exactly easy stuff at range, but this weapon is super good in CQB, as you see here at the top of the stairs. A flank from Vezoia on FL652, playing in the assault class with the Sturmgewehr 1.5. He tactically takes them down, waiting for them to spawn, or at least revive each other in front of him on Alpha objective. Lots of players in front of him, no friendlies to support him really, but he takes a whole load of them down.
Explosive set, watch it!
We've taken objective Able. You have to clear the sector of all enemies.
DMIxKush is next. Charlie objective on Twisted Steel, playing in the assault class with the STG, and the 3 times he gets a whole load of kills. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's Battlefield Top Plays with some Rambo moments. If you did, leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments what your favourite clip was, and I'll catch you in the next episode.